It's an opportunity to see what life is like behind the badge. Our cameras went on a ride-along the last 2 weekends with the Pullman Police Department. Our night started on Saturday in the midst of Mom's Weekend at Washington State University with the first incident on Colorado Street while we were with Officer Shane Emerson.
We happened to be walking by Valhalla. The bouncer came out, said, "Hey, this girl's trying to get in with this ID." Looked at ID, obviously not her. Asked her repeatedly, "Hey, is this you?" "Yep, that's me." Okay, certain questions she wasn't able to ask. Brought up the DOL photo on her in-dash computer. Obviously wasn't her. So she was under arrest for minor frequenting a bar, trying to frequent a bar, using someone else's ID and making false statements to a public servant.
The next incident happened only a few blocks east.
Some individuals walked by some other individuals. There was some accidental bumping and pushing, and then it escalated, right? So someone took out their aggression, and unfortunately they got arrested and they're going downtown.
Our night concluded with a traffic stop after an individual failed to stop at an intersection. The next week, we got behind the wheel with Officer Chris Engel, who told us about one of the most common traffic violations.
So one of the big problems that we have is people kind of creep into the intersection trying to cheat the red light. Trying to get into the intersection while it's green, and then they'll wait for traffic to clear, and then they'll try to get out of the intersection. And if it turns red, and they figure, well, I didn't run the red light. Well, you can't enter the intersection until you can completely clear it. So like you see, we have some people right here that have entered the intersection. Now it's yellow, now it's red, now they're obstructing cross traffic. Now traffic's even worse. So we'll go ahead and turn around and stop these people, and probably issue them an infraction unless they have a really good explanation.
I'll be at 611 South Boulevard.
Pullman 463 stopping.
After giving a warning to the driver, we encountered another traffic violation and then responded to a noise complaint. We were then transferred back to Officer Shane Emerson for the night, where we immediately responded to a situation. So really quickly, just tell us what was going on here.
So Dismore's called in a possible fake ID. Dismore's, unfortunately, in the past has been popped a couple times by Liquor Control Board for selling to minors, so they don't even mess with it, right? If they think it's any chance it'll be fake, they call us to check it. So we run the name, ask them questions, make sure they are who they say they are. And it turned out it was a real ID, so he understood why they did it. A little upset at first, but everything smoothed out and nobody got in trouble.
We then responded to 2 noise complaints, one in apartment land.
So the officer on this call wanted me to contact the lady that's been screaming and yelling from her balcony. We have constant calls to this lady. She's somewhat paranoid, schizophrenic possibly. No crime really committed. We just wanted to contact her, make sure she's okay, and see what was going on with her tonight. But it doesn't sound like she wants to come and talk to us, so maybe she's gone to bed.
And then another noise complaint at College Hill.
So we had a noise complaint here. This is kind of a tough spot of College Hill, right? It's not in the center. They're on the outlying edges of College Hill, where we have a lot of residents that live here year-round. They're not college kids, they're working families, and they actually put up with a lot of stuff that most families wouldn't do on any of the other hills. But amplified noise, 24 hours a day, people can complain about it. So we gave them warning because we haven't talked to this kid before, but from now on, they're going to be getting tickets if we respond.
This concluded our ride-along with the Pullman Police Department, but first, Officer Emerson had to deal with another suspect. For Back WSU, I'm Hagen Sandoval.